Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander quick off his feet. Defense doesn't have time to react.
And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the two best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch. I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Since KD left Oklahoma City in the summer of 2016, the Thunder have not won a playoff series, Doris.
That's exactly right, B.A. They had a few playoff teams, but they were all bounced in the first round. I think that is what led this organization to basically hit the reset button. Now they want a title-caliber team, not a team stuck in the middle. Boy, when the conversation turns to the young stars in the NBA, I think it's hard to leave Shai Gilgeous-Alexander off this list. This is a 6'6" point guard who can do it all.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, he was unstoppable to end the 2021-22 season.
He was, B.A., because before being shut down with that ankle injury, consider this. Shai averaged over 30 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds over a 13-game span. And that was with shooting splits of 54% and 39% from three. That's very impressive.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. And the Pistons call time here. Now Cunningham.
Dropping foul by one. Alexei Kokoshevsky. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dort.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to Ivey. Bagley sets a screen. Soft touch off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. Cunningham outside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Pass to Holmgren. And it's Bagley with a rebound.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Here's Duren. Tipped.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pokusevski. Again, no good by Oklahoma City. Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Pistons leading to the inside. Dort with a steal. Ooh, good D by Bagley.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
It's Cunningham with a drive. Got a hand on it.
Excellent anticipation by Lou Dort to get his hands on that one. Gosh, this guy is relentless on that end.
Well, the #1 overall pick in 2021, Cade Cunningham, ended up 3rd in the rookie of the year voting, but nevertheless had an outstanding first season.
Cade Cunningham.
And Cunningham asked to carry a developing Pistons team. Something you'd know about, Grant. Any advice?
Just keep working hard, young man. He is on the right track for sure, B.A. I know he will get it done. He loves the game, and he has embraced the challenge of making this team a winner.
And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. Inside. Here's Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And the basket by Joe.
Now, John Wall's vision is unquestioned. He puts it on time and on target, creates an easy look for his teammate.
Pass to Anthony. Here's Joe. Here's Fall. Back to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Anthony. And he hits it to tie the game.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
And here's Wiseman. Pass delivers. Beyond the arc. Second chance shot. Burks for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Anthony with it. The 3 is up. And the three-pointer goes. Anthony's got 5 now.
You know, guys, looking at Miller's career, he turned into a much better three-point shooter in the latter stages of his career.
Here's Livers. Detroit, no good that time either. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Pass to Wall. Here's Joe. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Anthony outside. Puts one up from 19. It's Hayes with the rebound.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Knocked loose. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end...
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1/4 of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. Joe misses. The Pistons trailing.
You have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential. Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
You know, BA, it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they could become a unit with playoff potential.
You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Well, if you let Melo get a speed set, turn the lights off.
Cunningham with the ball. Checked by Wall. Back to Cunningham. To halt the run. And he jams it home with authority.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Anthony with a bucket.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Pass to Duren. Count it. Duren's got 6.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Here's Cunningham. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That free throw misses.
Shooting for Detroit, Cade Cunningham. Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
From Pete Giddey. Duren with the rebound. Detroit with the ball. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And look. At this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise. I like his aggressive approach this quarter, getting to the line and creating foul problems for the opposition.
Anthony, left side. Pass to Giddey. This one for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Giddey's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Wiseman, defended by Whiteside. Here's Ivy, stolen by Whiteside. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets the 3 fly. That one doesn't drop. And it's Detroit the other way.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Stolen by Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Picked up by Cunningham. Pass to Anthony. Shot is up. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Anthony's got 16 points.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Here's Wiseman. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Giddey. Last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star. But for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador. And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Burks. Back to Hayes. Shot clock at 5. The Pistons need to get one up quick. The offensive rebound. And finished off by Stewart.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Outside, Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's go with a 3. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Outside Giddey. Williams on the wing. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Oh, send it back, Alexei Pokusevski. Make him feel that 7-foot frame.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Cunningham with the ball. Pass to Duren. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. And that's the third game out of 4 at home for them. And it's Giddey missing.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Yeah, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone. Pass to Giddey. Here's the 3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Giddey's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 is up. Duren with the rebound. To the middle. Dort with a steal. To the paint. Pass to Holmgren. Now Giddey. Here's Holmgren. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the 3 off target. Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Takes it inside. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact now. Gets to the free throw line. The Oklahoma City Thunder, clearly an organization focused on the future, look no further than the median age of their roster. One of the youngest teams in the league.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Back Back to Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. 15 points in the game. Right, so having a young team like the Thunder must have its advantages and disadvantages, huh, Doris?
Unequivocally, the upside your guys have brings energy, potential, and obviously their lack of experience can hurt when you take on more veteran teams. But the key for this organization is player development. Can you build habits? Can you build culture? And can you build a winner?
Back to Wiseman. It's hauled in by Pokusevski. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has an array of moves, this guy can get going offensively. He's starting to cook a little bit.
Detroit calls timeout. Up top, Burks. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And he recovers it. To the middle. Here's Stewart. Not going to go that time. And Oklahoma City will go the other way with it. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now Burks defending. Williams from long range. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that. Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep. The Pistons clear it.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Now here's Diallo. Giddey defends. Back to Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Pass to Giddey. Here's Pokusevski. Fires for three. Hits the trifecta. Pokusevski's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. On offense, here are the Thunder. Williams' shot is good.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
Wiseman inside. It's tipped. And he stays with it. Bogdanovich from long range. No good that time. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pokusevski. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Williams. He takes it in. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
And so it's Oklahoma City up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And it's Thunder's ball. Pass to Anthony. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need, I think you and I need to have a podcast, B.A.
For sure. I know we can't afford to, though.
That might be true.
Out to Anthony. They set the pick. Pass to Joe. Top of the key. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Stewart. Outside Burks. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Joe. Out to Anthony. For three. Rebounded by the Pistons. Here's Livers. Pass to Stewart. The three. Livers' shot is off. Williams from long range. No luck on that one. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Burks for three. It's hauled in by Fall. And the Thunder in possession here. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Anthony with it. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
Here's Wiseman. He got a piece of it. Pass to Livers. Going inside. Misses in close. Here are the Thunder with the ball. Three-pointer, Anthony. They grab their own miss. And Stewart over to help. And another shot. Back to Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Yeah, you feel helpless as a defender because Melo is in such a zone. You can double team him, throw your best defender at him. It doesn't matter.
Detroit calls timeout. Both teams will make substitutions. Cunningham outside. Pass to Bagley. To end the drought. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Here's Pokusevski. Lets it go from deep. Duran with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
It's Giddey on the wing. Here's Holmgren. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Duran. And that one's good. Holmgren. Holmgren's got his first basket.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. It's Pokusevski on the wing. He's off on that one. And Detroit will go the other way with it. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Knocks down the triple. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fader on the way. Detroit with a rebound.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Thunder.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here. Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Back to Anthony. Tries the spin move. Launches it. The rebound by Diallo.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Cunningham outside. And that one is stuffed right through.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And stolen by Cunningham. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin.
I stay grounded, cause I'm a lady, yeah. Now all of my messages full of these